Welcome back to TechVibes. Today I'm going to show you how to take a simple $25 Google TV box and transform it into an absolute retro gaming monster. This process is incredibly straightforward and only requires 4 major steps to complete. This is arguably the easiest way to get high-quality emulation running on your television, without spending hundreds of dollars on specialized hardware. If you follow along, you will be playing your favorite classics in no time. Step 1 involves installing the emulator itself. For this project, we are going to be using a brand new application specifically designed for Google TV called Cannoli. It is named after the famous Italian dessert, and the app is just as delightful as its namesake, because it is clean, simple, and very easy to navigate. Since this app is not currently available in the official Google Play Store, we are going to need to sideload it. Sideloading might sound like a complex technical term, but it is actually very simple once you know the steps. To begin, we need to unlock what is known as developer mode on your Google TV box. Start by navigating to the settings menu on your home screen. From there, go to all settings and find the option labeled system. Inside the system menu, you want to look for the about section. Scroll all the way down to the bottom until you see the entry for Android TV OS build. To unlock developer mode, you need to click the center button on your remote control 7 times in rapid succession. As you do this, you will see a small notification at the bottom of the screen that counts down until it finally says you are now a developer. You can verify this by going back 1 level in the menu, where you should now see a new option called Developer Options. You do not need to change any settings inside that menu right now, but its presence confirms that developer mode is active. Now that the system is ready, we need to get the actual Cannoli application file onto the box. The easiest way to do this is by using an app called Downloader, which is available in the Google Play Store. Go to your apps menu, search for Downloader, and install the one with the orange icon. Once you open Downloader, you will see a text box where you can enter a URL or a short code. To make things simple, I have a specific short code that will take you directly to the developer's GitHub page, where the latest version of the app is hosted. Enter the code 9886884 and hit go. After a 5-second redirect, the GitHub page will load, and you just need to scroll down to find the APK file. Download this file, and as soon as it finishes, the box will attempt to install it. A security prompt will likely appear saying that your TV is not allowed to install unknown apps from this source. Simply click on Settings in that prompt, find Downloader in the list, and toggle the switch to allow it. Now you can proceed with the installation of Cannoli, which should only take about 30 to 45 seconds. Once it is finished, click Done rather than Open, because we need to move on to Step 2. Step 2 is all about setting up your controller. Since the Cannoli app is designed for gaming, it expects physical controller inputs rather than a standard TV remote. You can use almost any Bluetooth-enabled controller you have lying around, including those from a PlayStation or an Xbox. If you do not have one, you can find very affordable Bluetooth gamepads online that work perfectly with Google TV. To pair your controller, go to the top menu of your Google TV interface and navigate to Quick Settings, then Bluetooth. Select the option to pair a remote or accessory. While the box is searching, put your game controller into discovery mode, which usually involves holding down a specific pairing button until the lights flash rapidly. Once the device appears in the menu as a Bluetooth gamepad, select it, and wait for the pairing process to complete. You will know it is successful when you can use the controller buttons to navigate the main Google TV home screen. Now we move on to Step 3, which is getting your video game files or ROMs over to the device. This is where Cannoli really shines, because it simplifies a process that used to be quite a headache. Open the Cannoli app from your apps menu for the first time. It will ask for permission to access your files, which you must approve so the app can read and write game data. Next, it will ask where you want to store your games. If your device has an SD card slot or a USB port, you can use external storage. But for older systems like the Nintendo or Super Nintendo, the internal storage of the box is usually more than enough. After selecting your storage, hit Start on your controller to finish the initial setup. Now you will see a screen that says no content found, because we haven't added any games yet. To add games, look for the option in the bottom right corner to go to the kitchen. Cannoli will display a unique QR code and a local IP address with a passcode. As long as your phone or computer is on the same home Wi-Fi network as your Google TV, you can open a web browser and go to that address. Once you enter the passcode, you will see a beautifully designed interface that lists different gaming systems. All you have to do is select a system like the Nintendo Entertainment System and drag and drop your ROM files directly into the browser window. They will be uploaded wirelessly and instantly to your Google TV box. You can do the same for Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, or Game Boy files. Keep in mind that while older systems run perfectly, more modern or demanding consoles might be too much for the $25 hardware to handle. Once you have uploaded your favorite titles, you can return to the Google TV box and hit the back button. You can see all your systems and games listed with their respective icons. Finally, step 4 is simply to play and enjoy. You can select a game like Lemmings or Super Mario World, and it will boot up immediately just like the original hardware. The emulation is smooth and the input lag is minimal when using a decent controller. As a special bonus feature for those who want the true retro experience, you can access the video settings while a game is running. Look for the option called Shaders and select the CRT Cannoli shader. This adds a retro filter to the image that mimics the look of an old tube television from the 1980s. Complete with scan lines and that classic warm glow. It really completes the nostalgia trip and makes the games look exactly as they did in your childhood basement. This entire setup turns a budget streaming device into a dedicated gaming hub that provides endless hours of entertainment. It is a fantastic project for anyone looking to revisit the classics without a complicated setup process. The simplicity of the wireless file transfer alone makes Cannoli a top-tier choice for the Google TV platform. Make sure to keep your app updated as the developer is constantly adding new features and improving compatibility. Now that you have everything configured, you are ready to dive back into the golden age of gaming. Whether you are a fan of platformers, RPGs, or arcade classics, this $25 box has you covered. Enjoy the trip down memory lane and happy gaming.